Grant Morrison, one of the most iconic DC writers of all time, and he wrote like a ton, I mean not that much, but a lot of books like Superman, Batman, Doom Patrol, Invincibles, not Invincible, Invincibles, and he even wrote the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Cool. But I'm here today to talk about one of my favorite comics that Grant Morrison wrote. Yes, folks, if you saw the title, you already know what I'm going for. Okay, everyone? Animal Man. Yes, folks, you should read Animal Man by Grant Morrison. Published in the DC Futurio, this is one of the best 80s comics in history, written by Grant Morrison. So, before we begin, why is it good and what is it really about? Let's start with his before that. In his first appearance in Strange Adventures, issue 110 or whatever it is, he sort of just a happy-go man, having a nice time. Happy dude. But sadly, he's a C-tier superhero. Forgotten. But that changes until the post-crisis came up, where, you know, we have Justice League Internationals, Tim Drake, Ben, and all that cool shit we had before New 52. And then we have, you guys, Animal Man. So what's it really about? Well, let's start off the obvious. Let's start off the plot. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm going to say as much as I can what I did with Grendel and Bratpack. Animal Man, aka his real name, Buddy Baker, was a father, a husband, but his struggles keeps on. He's a strict vegetarian, he had struggles with his family supporting, and his wife was going to be gaining good until, you know, chaotic shit happens. It's good, scary shit, crazy adventures, and something that blown the comic readers away. Body horror, blood, crazy plots, even crazy panels on the Grant Morrison Animal Man. Like this panel, for example. Not only his powers is just like gain powers from nearby animal, but when he lost an arm, he can grow it back up like a worm's type shit. Like, when I first read this comic, it was crazy. Starting off with the coyote, the fourth wall break, and oh my god, all the shenanigans. I was like, what the fuck? I remember reading that shit back in 2024. It's it's the struggles of reality, seeing the other DC characters primarily around, and yeah, go on these crazy strange adventures. I guess it's something like that, like Strange Adventures. His first appearance, Strange Adventures, and this is the shit he's on, Strange Adventures. What, you get it? Get it? No? Okay, yeah, you don't get it. But this is really one of the most strange, overwhelming, but really the best comics to read. Even underrated. Now, this is where it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Like, literally, the writer, Grant Morrison, even put himself in the comic book, like, no fucking joke. But here's the thing, that's probably one of the most insane between the struggles of reality, the fourth wall break, is because Grant Morrison is the one who writes those comics. When Animal Man found out what is really the whole twist, this is part of the reality happens, struggles and everything. And it gets more insane because it's just life how it is. This is how the story goes. It's everything. And yeah. So all Grant Morrison's story writing was ended in 26 issues. But that doesn't mean you can stop. Because there's other good Animal Man comics. And hopefully we get more soon in the future. Like stories like Peter Milligan, Gary Conway, or hell, Jeff Lemore one with New 52, which is more fucking insane. And I wasn't really a fan of that new suit. I mean, if you guys are, that's fine. But me, I prefer the classic. Okay, so we learned everything. What is it really about? Kinda. I explain. Look, I do this all the time, but this is, yeah. We learned what it's about. We learned his first appearance. We learned that Grant Morrison is the writer, and yeah, and he even made himself into the comic. Literally. And I wouldn't know how much to say, but here's some also good DC comics like Jack Kirby New Gods, Scott Snyder Absolute Batman, Watchmen, Superman for All Seasons, Batman Long Halloween, Batman Year One, and there's other good DC comics too, I don't know. And I'm gonna be doing more of the comic talks, the ones you shall read, and yeah. I ain't gonna do Invincible or The Boys, fuck that. I don't hate Invincible, I'm not a fan of it. But The Boys comic, yeah, no. And I'll be damn if I do cross. I'll do preacher, but I ain't doing cross. If you motherfuckers into cross, you weird. You weird. Get the fuck away from me. Literally, bitch. Oh, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The S12 Alex talk. And I'm sorry for keeping the weights since my last S12 with Sony Spider-Man universe. You know, I've been busy dealing with shit, and I'm also, you know, doing some character sheets. I haven't really done any art fight, you know, because I'm lazy. I mean, I did done some this month, but, you know, I'm just lazy. And, you know, life a bitch. That's my quote. Life is a bitch. Remember it? Yeah, so yeah, if you like to see more, you can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more episodes. Thank you. And yeah, make sure you check out my comics too.